So a little bit ago, I decided to fund a trading account with $500 to prove to you it's not about how much money you have in your account. It all comes down to the strategy and the approach you have when navigating the stock market. So we're going to be doing an update on this $500 swing trading challenge. So I hope you guys all enjoy it. We're going to be talking about the stock we traded, the strategy we used, the mindset behind it. So I hope you guys all enjoy this. And if you guys are watching and you're like, who is this random guy on YouTube? My name is Carter. I am a full-time trader in the stock market. And with that being said, we do have an amazing school where I teach people my strategies, my approach, how I became a trader, but more importantly, how to find these stocks. And honestly, I don't believe in getting rich quick. I don't believe in alerts. I believe in teaching people the proper way to trade. So check it out down below. And you guys can use code 500 to get 50% off because we're doing the $500 swing trading challenge. So use code 500, 50% off, learn to trade, quit your job, and start trading stocks. So guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. And guys, let's dive into this here. So this past week here, we've made about 3%. Which is awesome. I know a lot of people have this huge misconception when trading that you have to have these crazy returns of 10, 20, 30% in order to be successful. Personally, I am not that type of trader. I love taking 1, 2, 3% returns that just compound over the course of a year. I would much rather have consistent base hits than trying to swing for home runs. I understand that trading is a job, it's a career, and if you treat it like that, you'll be way better off than trying to make $1 million every single day. So let's talk about the stock here and the approach we had with this trade. So the broker I am using is Moomoo. I've been getting a bunch of people asking, and I absolutely love them. I'll put a link to them down below. You guys can sign up and get 20 free stocks. So click that link, sign up, and trade. But you know, one of the things here with my approach is I want to find a stock on some sort of upward trend, and that's exactly what we saw with Ally Financial. You guys can see that in the matter of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8.5 months, we've seen a really good upward trend out of this stock, which is always good, meaning buyers are in control. I always imagine trends like a river. It's a lot easier to have the river at your back and you swim downstream than trying to swim upstream. You know, so I am a long trader. I buy and sell. I'm not a short trader. Some people bet for the market to go down. So now what's going on? Why did we, buy this position here? So you guys can see upward trend, which is the first check. The next thing is some sort of support line. So, the support for the stock here in general, we saw it was near and around this $32 mark. Yes, it hit it in the past as support here where it hit that price level and we had that good move. But more importantly, one of the main reasons I actually like this position, it was undervalued at a 17 on the RSI, which is a technical indicator a lot of traders and hedge funds use. And the last time it was trading for 17 was back in here where the stock went from 20 to about $25, which is a nice return. So today, or the other day, I should say, we've had an amazing day where the stock is up 2% today. But, going to a lower time frame, anytime you trade, you need to go to a lower time frame. And that's exactly what we have here. Going to the hourly chart, you guys can see how good this trend line is. It hit it several times and we had great buying pressure. So the average cost for this stock here is near and around this 34.20 area right in here. Now, the reason why we entered here is because it broke up above this moving average line, right? It broke up above it. And now you can keep your stop loss below either a couple of things. You can keep it below that 90-day moving average line, or you could keep it below the trend line. So for me, I kept it below the trend line. I just think it would be better off because you still have a pretty decent risk and reward. So entering here, I think our average cost is $34.15. So right in here. So now our target price is going to be up here at old resistance at about 43. and our stop is going to be about here. So the risk and reward is about 7.93, meaning for every dollar I trade with, I'm hoping to get $8 back, which is a really, really good risk and reward. Now, obviously, this trade has panned out, and it's been doing very, very well. We're up about $1 a share, which is good. And honestly, we'll probably take profits here soon. And the reason why is because we're slowly starting to get a little more consolidation, which could be just a little more bearish, as you guys can see. Where let's go ahead and draw it out. So you guys can see just now we have pretty hard support here at about like that 34 range. So it hits it and we've had some good buying pressure. We also have some resistance up here. So we could get a little bit of some sell off here. But in general, we've had a great return. We made $31 this week. And, like I said, what makes a successful swing trader successful isn't just these massive returns. It's the small returns that just compound over time. I think a lot of traders try to make $1 million or to learn how to trade within a week, when in reality, it's better to just take a step back, focus on base hits, focus on learning, and then dive into it. So, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys did, hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care.